you're a guy that I know this is a crazy comparison. I really didn't watch him play because I'll be 39 in April. But if we had anybody that was kind of like the equivalent, the way that you hustled, and when I see the highlights of him, you reminded me of Pete Rose, the way that you went about your business and playing baseball and everything like that. Like your approach was really carefree, but you were hard as nails as well too. Do you think that you took a little bit from Pete Rose to make your game be what it was?
Yeah, I saw Pete play. I would see the highlights. I'd watch This Week in Baseball. In the early going, it was like 80. He was in the World Series with the Phillies. But I didn't get to see him enough. I didn't get to see him on a nightly basis, where the guy that I watched all the time was Will Clark. And I would watch as many Giants games as I could. And to see the way he went about his business, the intensity that he played with, that I don't give a fuck mentality, that resonated, with me. And Rickey Henderson, the flair he played with, just, the whatever it was, obviously stealing all the bases and ripping the bags, but the snatch catches and like that. I would look at these guys, and I didn't have Will Clark's swing. I didn't have Rickey's flair in the outfield by any means. But at the same time, you'd take like little parts of his game. Like, you know what? I may not ever look like Will Clark, but man, if I can match that intensity on a nightly basis, I would. All right, I may not ever be as smooth as Rickey Henderson, but if I'm able to get that swag, then there's a swag that you play with, and it doesn't have to necessarily be snatching balls or pimping homers or anything else. I like that, Rickey. So, but at the same time, I was going to do my own thing, and it was just going to be me. And those were, I'd say probably two of my biggest inspirations in baseball and playing. Now, that said, I also watched Pete, of course, flying through the air and diving. I'm like, dude, that's fun. That's why we play the game. Since we were kids, I love doing that shit.